Hey guys, so as you can probably tell by the title of this video, I'm not doing well. I am going through another flare, I think. I don't want to say I'm going through a flare, but the signs of the beginning of a flare are kind of there. So I wasn't going to talk about it, I was kind of going to ignore it, but I did want to pick up a camera and kind of document this and talk about it. So if you don't know, I do have ulcerative colitis and I've struggled with it for about 2 years now, and I was in remission up until about a year ago, I'd say. I have been on Remicade infusions and they were working, and I got colonoscopy in August and they officially said, like, you're in remission, you're all good. And now all of a sudden I don't think I am anymore. To kind of explain it a little bit, the past like week, maybe a little over a week, I have noticed I'm like not doing well all of a sudden. Like my stomach's been really crampy, and I just thought like, oh, maybe, I don't know, it's just normal. Like everyone gets stomach cramps every once in a while. But then a couple days ago, you know, if you have ulcerative colitis, you go to the bathroom and you see some things. So then yesterday I did notice, I thought it was just at first like my eyes playing tricks on me, but then yesterday was the first day and I was like, oh no, my eyes are definitely not playing tricks on me. So had a little mental breakdown moment. Then I realized like, oh no, we have to get down to business. So called my GI doctor. I am kind of in between GI doctors right now, but how the whole process goes is call the doctor like ASAP Rocky. So did that and was like, hey, here's the sitch. And now the good news is that I have an infusion in a week. So what I've kind of narrowed it down to is that, one, I'm really stressed out. And I think it's just because I moved and I have a lot of things going on at work, and I am taking a class right now, and my body just, I know this from experience, does not do well with a lot of changes all at once. So no matter what, this just happens. This is what happened in the first place when I got UC. As soon as I have a bunch of new changes in my life, my body just does not react well to it. So that's my first conclusion. Second stitch or conclusion that I've drawn is that I've built up antibodies to my medication, because I'm on, it's Remicade essentially, but it's like biosimilar. So it's a biologic, so you can build up antibodies because your body's like, I don't want this in my body anymore. So I'm going to build an immune response and just say, no, not today. So that's my second conclusion that I've drawn, which kind of sucks because that means I have to switch medications again. My third conclusion is that I just have to up the frequency of how often I get these, because you usually get them at 8 weeks, but maybe I'm thinking I have to get them at 6 weeks now, because my symptoms started getting kind of bad at 6 weeks, which is very possible. To see what's going on, you get a test where they test like your antibodies, and if they're high or low, they should be at a certain mark. So that test has been ordered, so I have to get that right before my infusion just to see where they're at. And that should tell us a lot of things. My other conclusion that I've drawn is that I could have C. diff. C. diff is not fun. I had it pretty much right when I first got diagnosed, so that made my whole first start of UC very tricky. We didn't know what was going on. It was not fun. And the reason that I think I might have that, but I'm not 100% convinced, is because of my stomach cramping. Because the only other time that I've had stomach cramps like this is when I had C. diff. Not 100% though, because the tricky thing about C. diff diagnosis is that it has a lot of the same symptoms as ulcerative colitis. I'm not really sure. It could be a combination of all of those things, but I guess I will find out. But nonetheless, I think I am starting to go into a flare again, which is not great. So with that being said, I've been rambling for 6 minutes. I am eating mashed potatoes because those are bland food. And I did go to the grocery store. I just didn't film it because I just needed to process everything that is going on in my life right now. But I did get, my fridge looks pretty good right now. So I do have a lot of carrots because carrots are one of my safe foods that I started out with. So hopefully they're still safe. I got some chicken because I think I'm gonna make chicken soup. I got cream cheese because I have bananas in the freezer, so I'm gonna make banana bread at some point. I have celery in there, so hopefully it's still good. Hopefully strawberries are still good. Grapes seem to still be good. Eggs are fine. This is like a cheesy hamburger helper mac and cheesy thing. I have, that's ground turkey, so I'm gonna figure out something to do with that. Minced garlic for soup, Sprite, which is great. These should all be pretty safe, and then these all should be safe in my freezer. Who knows? And the really awesome part is my apartment is an absolute mess because I got home from work last night and literally just laid on that couch with a heating pad because my stomach hurt so bad. And the best part is the heating pad doesn't help.
Tomorrow.
So it's the next morning and I didn't sleep terrible last night, but my stomach doesn't feel great. It feels better than it has the last few days, so that's good. But it's cloudy, it's gonna rain, and my aunt is bringing over some bone broth for today, so that should be good because bone broth has a lot of the collagen in it, so it's good. There's been some studies, I don't know, but I have decided that I am going to do a nice clean of my apartment. So it's a couple hours later, my aunt dropped off some food for me. She dropped off a lot more than I thought actually, so I'm so grateful for that. She brought over some potatoes, which I love, some salmon cakes, some soup, some melon, so just some really nice easy food. And she also went to Trader Joe's and she got me some muffins and like the little madeleines, so those are great. I'm gonna see how those fare with me because a lot of people with UC say that like when you're flaring at the beginning of a flare to stay away from sugar, but I have never had an issue, knock on wood, with sugar, so I don't know, but I am trying to like nip this in the bud. I just wanted to update y'all, but I'm gonna look up some recipes because I have a random little bag. It looks so sus, but I have a little bag of ground turkey in my fridge that I don't want to go bad, so I'm gonna go on the Crohn's and Colitis website and see what I can do with that. So this is just a quick PSA. If you guys have not looked at the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation website, this is not sponsored, but I wish it was. It's just crohnsandcolitisfoundation.org, and they have a whole section for gut-friendly recipes. And you can put in like a specific diet that you're on, so like Mediterranean, low FODMAP, whatever. And then if you're excluding any foods, like for me, I don't eat gluten, so I'll just click that and then apply the filter, and it'll show me a bunch of different gluten-free recipes. So like tonight I have ground turkey in my fridge. I could swap out the turkey for chicken, and here we go. I have a whole recipe right here, and I have almost all of the ingredients. I mean, I could cut out onions, but it's great, and it has so many different recipes that are good on the gut, and you can put in whatever you're excluding. And they also have a lot of different other resources. Like I just joined a support group in my area, so then I made my burger from the Crohn's and Colitis website, and I channeled my inner SpongeBob, and then I parked myself in front of the TV and I watched a true crime documentary, and that was it for the night. So I will see you guys soon with another new video.